big jump as well.
Welcome to another episode of the Motocross Project UK. Today we are at VIP MX in Northampton. Don't know a great deal about the track. Only seen an episode of MX Culture UK. Very busy over here. You don't book online, you just turn up. So hopefully we get some good riding and can carry on from last week's progression. I think it's similar sort of ground to last week. By the look of it, doesn't look to be too much water down at the minute. Whether they're going to water by the time we get going or not, I'm not sure. Thank you for joining me for another weekend of riding. I'll see you on
first session at VIP, filled with nervousness and excitement. Oh, can't see a thing. Bloody hell. Straight into the braking bump. Smooth. Sweet. Love that, bro. Slipping and sliding. Figure out what the right lines are here, to be honest. The first get down to that one already, which I'm very happy about. Gliding out of the rut. How do you find that?
One crash.
One crash?
One crash.
Oh, well done, mate. That's good.
I love crashing.
Love it.
Someone run over my shoulder.
No way.
He went down, he went showing my collarbone, look.
Oh,
He just removed off.
you're well lucky.
Prick, he didn't even stop.
Good.
I don't know who it was. He come round, he went, oops. I was like, rolled off my back.
You're lucky, man.
It's lucky I was laying like this,
Yeah.
in the flat. He went over there, look.
Here we go for session 2 at VIP. Hopefully you can build some confidence. Oh. Too much about going on. Left my bloody club. We start again. What an idiot. very controlled. That's a big jump as well. Big, low jump. Love that. Now there's a lot more flow. How'd you find it?
On smoke that time, mate.
What's that?
I was on smoke that time.
Yeah, lovely.
You never pulled me up, that's the main thing.
I come off twice.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, not bad. Just dropped it basically, but
I didn't see you.
yeah.
Did Aaron manage to stay on this time? Or?
I think so. He was looking good when I was behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, he had a car in front of him, he went round, I'd done half a lap and he was gone. Second, third lap, mate, I was fucking
enjoying it.
Then, yeah.
Oh, easy. Definitely.
You enjoy it?
Yes and no.
What didn't you enjoy?
The ruts.
The ruts.
It kept coming unstuck.
Do you know, it's really hard. Like, I actually went in a few then and done alright and actually come out of them. I had a bit of an iffy on this one here, on this sweeper here. There's a couple where I'm riding over them. So there's...
I'm doing that on virtually every single one.
When you come over that triple and do that left with the off camber one, I'm kind of going in, but then I'll roll over and go take the outside line. So some of them are just a bit nasty, but there's some of them I'm getting in, like the one on the big sweeper here, the one here I'm getting in.
Yeah.
But
No, there is a couple that are alright, but it's the two deepest ones. I can't remember where they are, but you know the ones I mean.
yeah.
And they run into nowhere.
3 sessions in at VIP. Definitely not as much progress as I have had in the last couple of weeks. Confidence has taken a knock from last week. Last week I felt on fire, but as I said in the last video, there's going to be weeks where I go backwards, forwards, and nowhere at all. So don't feel like I've gone backwards, but the confidence in 2 ruts in particular, I just can't get round in them. What I might do on the next session is just take the outside for a few laps, get some flow going again. At one point on the 3rd session I did get a flow going, but came off a couple of times. Nothing bad, just knew I was going, so I threw the bike. Still having a great day. I love riding, so it's I'm really still enjoying it. But in terms of the progress to my race, it's not taking many steps forward today. But to be honest, to be riding how I am riding after only sort of 3 or 4 months of riding, I'm extremely happy. I think the advantage I've got is knowing the controls of a bike. I've ridden bikes for a long while, but motocross has its own challenges and techniques and everything else. So I'm still loving the journey, loving every minute of it. Even when things aren't going right, I'm still enjoying it because I just know I can do better, and I will do better, and I'll keep training, keep practicing, and I'll keep going. It's few bad sessions aren't gonna kill me. All I can do is go out there and try my best next session, see if I can do better. Gonna really focus on not speed, nothing other than just flowing around the track, try and be smooth on the throttle around the corners. Jumping's been all over the place today as well, to be honest. Landing quite heavy on the front, landing on the back. I'm just going to go back to basics with the technique. Everything I've been learning over the past few months, I'm going to put into action. Try and get my elbows higher, try and stand into the corners, sit down, try and lean the bike, try and just be as smooth as I can. So yeah, let me take you on session 4.
Back to basics on this one. Trying to remember the fundamentals. As I say it, stay away from that rut. There we go, that feels better. That feels better. Damn, they were right. They were so right. There's the gold kit there. Love that. Why didn't I do that this time? Cleared it. That's a big jump as well. Low jumpers. Love the wheelie off of that one. been done at VIP. Not the best for my progression on the journey, but every session's not going to be a phenomenal one.
That concludes another day of motocross. Couldn't really get into the flow today, didn't really seem right. Just was trying to go back to basics, still was going wrong, so it was a little bit frustrating, but that's the way it goes. The last session I've really felt like I came into it a little bit. One of the boys said the faster you go, the easier this track is, so I thought I would give it some beans and see if I can make it work, and I definitely felt better, so I'm kicking myself for not doing it earlier, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I said it last week, not every week's going to be big gains, so this is the journey I'm on. Still enjoying it, still had a good day. Got seat time in, that's the main thing. Yeah, no massive gains today. Jumping was still definitely a lot better. It was just them corners in them ruts, they were a bit crazy, to be honest. It was massively outside my comfort zone. Didn't go particularly right, but it's all learning. The journey continues, keep it going, and on to the next one. Back out again next Sunday. Decide towards the end of the week where that will be. Not every week is going to be massive gains. Not every week I'm going to feel like I've progressed, but the jumping's still definitely coming on. Cornering not so much today, but I've learned some lessons, so I will not complain. Really enjoyed the day. Seat time, that's the most important thing. Just keep consistent with seat time, getting it in. We go again next week. Put some more hours on the bike. Keep the practice going. Keep focusing on technique. Keep focusing on getting smoother, faster, more confident. Had a confidence knock this morning, but and came off a few times today. None of them bad. I knew I was going, so I just threw the bike. Yeah, luckily none of them were bad. No injuries. This morning jumping felt so ropey. Couldn't keep the bike balanced. But as the day went on, the jumping got better again, and really enjoyed that. Cleared the first step down, almost cleared that big tabletop at the end, which I was buzzing about. Not every time, but twice. I come very close. Overshot a corner, nearly came off there. Countless times nearly came off in the ruts. But it's all learning. It's all part of the journey, and I'm loving it, so the journey continues. There's no stopping me. I will hit that race. I will make my goal of entering races. I will make it happen. One of the boys asked me, where are you going to race? And I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure exactly where I'm going to do it, but one thing I do know is I want to be competitive when I do. I don't want to enter and come last, so I want to be competitive when I do. So that's why I'm doing this journey. That's why I'm documenting it, so I can watch the footage back, see where I'm going wrong, see what I'm doing right. And I'm just loving doing it, to be honest. It's great fun. Anyone who's made it to this point of the journey, if you've got any pointers or tips or opinions on my riding today, please put it in the comments. Thanks for watching. I've really enjoyed documenting it, so the fact that people are watching it is pretty cool. I'm about to head off now, go see the family, spend an evening with them before it all starts again tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in to the Motocross Project UK episode 3. Very much appreciated. I'll see you next week, and I'm out.